Hello folks, welcome to the Catalan Grand Prix race review. Now, what a race that was. It was a race I certainly didn't expect to happen today. I thought it would just be Quartararo leading from the front. It was completely the opposite of that. Miguel Oliveira takes his third MotoGP win. And yeah, where to start really? It was really, when you looked at the tyre management, it was mostly hard rear and hard front sort of selections, medium fronts. And Oliveira went bold. I knew from practice that he had actually been running really well on that combination of tyres, and it was whether he could actually manage it over the race, and he just got a fantastic start. Yeah, pretty much, other than a few laps in the mid part of the race, he controlled that race to perfection. And I looked at Fabio Quartararo, and it didn't seem like he was rattled at all, going back down to about 6th place or 5th place early on in the race. He just didn't look comfortable like he did at Mugello last week, or it just looked a bit sort of on the edge. And to be fair, this track is really demanding for tyre life. He did manage a 2nd place right up until the latter stages when he just dropped off. But then there was the bit of controversy with this. It seems that from what I know now, the airbag has went off, and he has zipped down his leathers to actually stop the airbag and get it down, and the chest protector has flew out. And with about 4 laps to go, obviously he's not going to lose. He's not going to slow right down. He's going to lose so many places. His leathers have been undone, so you can actually see his chest. And I think in the rule books it does say that they do have to wear safety and protective equipment at all times. And for him to not get black flagged, I think he's very lucky in that sense. He's given a 3-second time penalty for taking a shortcut at turn 1, but I believe that's when the airbag actually went off, and he actually lost time. He dropped back to 3rd place, and how can that be seen as gaining an advantage when he's actually lost time? Race direction need to clarify that one again, but I'm not going to go on about race direction because I think there's been enough said about some of the decisions that we've seen in recent times. But yeah, Quartararo was very lucky to not be black flagged due to that safety ground with his kit. But yeah, Johann Zarco nearly won that race at the end. He finished 2nd, and I think one more lap he would have got past Oliveira. Jack Miller getting 3rd place again, just Jack staying in there, and that was good to see from him. I thought he was dropping off in the early stages, and midway through I thought, okay, he's going to settle for a top 5, but no, Jack very well to get 3rd place. And yeah, others, we look at Johann, who had a strange race. He dropped off the pace really to the latter stages of the race. He looked very strong early on. He was sitting in 3rd for majority of the race, and then it must have been the tyres that went for Johann. Marquez crashed out of 6th place, and now he was going very strong in early stages. He did pick the soft rear. I think that wouldn't have lasted, because we've seen Alicia Spargaro actually pick the soft rear, and he crashed at turn 10 as well. I don't think that would have been suitable for the whole race, but I think that there's real underlying issues for Honda here. Paul Espargaro DNF'd, Marquez DNF'd after running in a really strong place. They really need something, and tomorrow's test is going to be crucial to that. I don't know what exactly they're going to bring, but they really need to find something, because that bike is really unrideable at the minute. And yeah, Valentino Rossi crashed out, unfortunate for Vale. He didn't get a great start, and he just was kind of sitting back in 14th, 13th place. It's just a shame for him. Franco Morbidelli had a strange race as well. He had to avoid Marquez early on. Well, he had to get out of the way, because at turn 10 Marquez was up the inside of him and Morbidelli was on the outside, and Marquez came past him. It was a clean move, but Morbidelli, as he's coming up, his eye line doesn't see Marquez, and he just had to sit up, and it lost him a few positions. Other than that, Miguel Oliveira with a fantastic race win, another one for KTM. I think he'll be signed up pretty soon for a long-term contract. Him and Brad Binder are a great team together, and yeah, I really think that there's something for KTM this year. After this chassis change, it has really improved their just overall performance, I think that if Oliveira didn't have such a bad start to the season, we could be talking about him being a title contender. It's still not over yet, but yes, we head into a break now, and who's going to win this one? I don't know. Make sure to leave your comments below what you thought about that race, and yeah, I will see you next time for another race preview.